I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading. If it's found you when it's found you for a reason. So please trust your intuition, trust your gut. If this feels right for you, stick around. It's a scribble reading also, so it's not a normal tarot reading. I'm basically scribbling on a pad of paper and trying to see what messages come through for you, seeing what flows out, seeing what you're meant to hear at this time. So yeah, when something I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with it. I'm seeing someone very interesting. I'm seeing someone like playing archery and pulling back the arrow, and it's like there's two targets and you're going, oh, left or right, left or right, left or right, left or right, and then someone yells your name and you go ding, and it just flies in the middle. It's not in the middle of the target, like in the middle of between the two targets. So there's something where I feel as if you might be distracted by two options, and even like outside distractions as well as that, with that person calling your name. But it just feels like there's something where you can't hit a target you're not aiming for. It just feels like you might have multiple things you want at one time. It might be two different career paths, might be two different people, and you're like, oh, this or that, this or that, this one, like which one fits me more? Or, and the whole time that you're trying to decide, you're not gonna get anywhere. Does that make sense? It's almost just like pick one, you'll figure it out. If you don't like it, you can move on to the other. And a lot of you, that might sound toxic, especially if it's about people, but I actually want to hammer down, I want to knuckle down into that. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying. I want to really, what's the words for that? I want to really stick to what I've said, stick to my guns. Even if this is about two people, if you're single, if you're dating, just pick one. Pick the one you're more called towards. Pick the one you want to pick first. If someone else is meant for you, if it doesn't flow, if it doesn't go the way it's supposed to go, the other person isn't going to run away. The other person's going to be there. It's not like they're waiting for you, but I'm just saying, like, if it's meant to be, it's going to be. And especially also if this is about a job, if you've got two career options and you're like, just pick one. And if it doesn't work out, you'll move on to the next thing. There is no wrong answer. There's no wrong choice. It's just picking what you are more drawn towards when you're more drawn towards it. Because at the end of the day, you're only going to regret it if you go after the thing that's the least exciting you. If you go after the safer option and then it doesn't work out, you're going to be like, might as well have just done the thing I wanted to do. So don't choose the safe option, basically, is the message coming through. Go after what you want. If it doesn't work out, what's meant to be will be. Everything will happen as it's supposed to happen. But don't choose out of safety. Choose out of what excites you, what makes you feel alive. And yeah, choose. Make sure you're choosing instead of sitting in between options, sitting on the fence, figuring out, because that's just not going to get you anywhere. You can't hit a target you're not aiming for. There's something where you could miss out on both options because you're trying to like figure out on paper, black and white, what would fit you best, what job is best for you, what person is best for you, which has more in common, which, you know, suits you best. I don't know what this is about, but it's like the longer you try to black and white, put it on paper, figure out, statistically speaking, what is more likely to work out in the long term, the more you do that, the longer you're time wasting, and someone else is going to potentially take something that's yours, take something you want, take something you're excited about, instead of just going after what you want when you want it. Don't choose the safe option. Honestly, it's the message that keeps coming through right now for me, for you. For me, for you, for me, for you. There's victory, there's success. I feel like I haven't hyped that part up enough. Your energy is very successful in all that you do. You find success. You manage to manipulate energies and manipulate rooms and manipulate situations to favour you, whether you realise it or not. Something will be favourable. Things will work out as they're supposed to. But it's just as if you're going to find more success. Obviously, success is kind of in the eye of the beholder. It just seems as if it's going to be more successful to you if you go after what you really want rather than what others expect or what's safe. That keeps coming back through. Don't go with the safe option. Don't choose what's safe, choose what's exciting. How boring to choose the safe option. I feel like you are somebody maybe that either in the past always chose the safe option, and now it's just like you're done choosing the safe option. in general, in all areas of your life, you don't choose the safe option. You go with what excites you, go with what makes you feel alive. And there's something here where it's like, oh no, this is serious. This decision here, this is a big decision. I better actually do something serious and not choose, you know, I should choose the safe option this time because this is really important. And it's like, why would you suddenly change your character, change your own opinion, change your own why would you suddenly change the direction you want to go in based in, oh, I should do the safe thing, but you don't do the safe thing anymore? Like, there's something where you don't do that. You like to live more freely. You know that life's short. Stick to your own, stick to like your own choices, stick to your own way of being. Why are you suddenly, this idea that you have to do the safe thing, like, where has this come from? Who has this come from? There could be someone around you that's making you think, oh, I should be more like them, I should be more, and it's like, be more like you. And all the lessons you've learned in your life have taught you to go after what you want to go after. You're only going to regret not going after the thing you want, because I feel like even though there's two targets, there's definitely one you prefer to, there's definitely one you're wanting to aim for. If you had the courage, you'd prefer that. Like, you know which one. Like, just don't go with this. The only reason you're questioning whether to go after what you want is because there's an option that's a lot easier and safer and more predictable, or more, you think you can predict it more, you think it's going to be more reliable in the long term. It doesn't mean it actually is, and that's why you'll like bite yourself afterwards. You'll be annoyed if it turns out that it's not as safe as you thought. You might as well just go after what you want. That's this whole message. This has been short and sweet. Should I find, is there anything else? A lot of you, this is actually love. It's definitely love for most of you. There's like two people on your horizon, and one of them scares the crap out of you because of how passionately you feel about them, or how, and you're like, okay, cool, learn from the past, I'm gonna go with the safe option. And it's like, that is what we're told. But if I am not talking about internally, if you don't feel safe within yourself around someone, obviously use your own discernment, use your own intuition. That is not what I'm saying. Don't twist anything I'm saying. What I mean is, if someone excites you, right, and they get you and they see you, that's a scary thing. So but then there's a safer option of someone that's just a little bit more vanilla, a little bit more average, a little bit more vanilla. That, yeah, they kind of get you. They kind of get you on an average level, and they're attractive, and yeah, consistent, and yeah. And then there's someone else, and it's just like, yeah, no, can't. That's not a safe option, because if things don't go the way I want them to go, it's gonna hurt a lot more than the safe option. Don't play it safe. Don't play it safe. You're supposed to feel. If you weren't, you'd be a robot. You're not a robot, you're a human. You're supposed to feel. You're supposed to feel the heights of life and the lows, the highs and the lows. Don't avoid the highs and the lows just to choose someone that's quite vanilla so that they don't break your heart as much. You've got to risk it sometimes. You've got to risk the heartbreak. I'm just getting what if come through. Like, but what if it works out? But what if everything works out the way you hope it does? And daisies. Something about daisies coming through, because I just scribbled a daisy. Maybe your name's Daisy. Is that even a daisy? Now I'm questioning it. Is it more of a sunflower? Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up here. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if it resonated. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you when I see you.